Okay, so let's talk about something that we all love to talk about. Relationships. Yes, the inevitable gay relationship. Okay, we've had that conversation. No, I'm kidding. But what about the little red flags in a relationship? And I do talk about the little red flags that sometimes become the big red explosions. So I'll give you one example. Yes, silence. Many people who are in relationships, I'm not just talking about gay relationships here, because there's some people who watch this stuff on YouTube and are like, well, that's not just a gay relationship issue, it's a relationship issue. So I'm trying to cover things for all of you, but silence in our relationships can be beautiful on one hand, on this hand here, and they can be devastating on the other hand. But when that silence is happening, a red flag could be you make too much of it, or you ignore it completely. Silence gives room for us to think about things, but when things aren't being talked about, that's a red flag. But when silence becomes, but you're always silent, you never talk to me, that becomes a bigger red flag. So I'm inviting you to start to look at the little red flags that could indicate, something's going on. Let's talk about another little one. Well, that's kind of expensive. Red flag, big flag. Could be either one, or wow, I didn't expect that was going to cost that much. Red flag, big flag. Sometimes it's the subtle, maybe what we call a passive-aggressive comment that can cause red flags to become the big flags. So I'm going to invite you, if you're in a gay relationship, again, any relationship, but I'm going to go with the gay relationships. If things are not being talked about, silence. Things aren't being talked about, period. Ooh. Sex things you want, like sex things that you're not willing to go explore and talk about or even bring up, kind of a red flag, because if you're not willing to talk about something like sex or money, that means you're not willing to talk about anything. And if this is something you're really struggling with, guys, in your relationship, I'm the master at some of this. I'm not talking, and I'm not perfect, but I'm also really good as a coach of helping see that stuff. And I'm growing through it in my own self-awareness sometimes of, oh, Rick, you're doing this, but you're not doing it, in your own bedroom or you're in your own house. I love helping other gay men navigate these beautiful spaces, and I can help you. So let's chat. Take care. Oh, how do we chat? Go to rickclemens.com. Have a good day.